This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
Once again, Irving. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Trying to get it with the option. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
23-yard line.
Okay, break.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Fights off the pressure. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Well, I imagine that first play woke them up as they get set now for 2nd and long.
Ready? Panthers 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready?
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
3rd and long for him here. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Hurt.
Washington 1st down.
Ready?
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Again, it's Bigsby. 6 away from one. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Buying some time left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest, but I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Bigsby has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
Go, check, go.
At the Buccaneers, 2 yards.
Bigsby again. And this is stopped behind the line as well. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Commanders drive the length of the field and take us. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. His team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking in the air here. He throws a bullet to this. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score. First down, and they go right back to it. Makes the tackle. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 back there, 60 back there.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
28-yard line.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. That play good for 17 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Get it.
Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing now, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready?
To throw, Daniels. Delivers another one to Williams. And this one doesn't go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So rather than try a tough 51-yarder, they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go. Trap ball 80.
Daniels from the pistol. He's on the move past the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Irving on the inside give. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. On the move past the 40. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's good.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is Irving on 2nd. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. To throw here on first down. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Check. Hurt.
Irving here from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Out of the gun, White. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Rolling from the gun here. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nice ride forward, halted after a couple of yards. Tackled by Keon White there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Daniels setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Ready. 19 Cardinal. 18.
Back Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Savion Williams, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Short pass brought in. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is Bigsby. Makes a cut to the... And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Buccaneers 14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
White gets this one on his own read. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They go play action on 1st down. Avoid some trouble there. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Let's go
1st
now.
and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. He puts some juice on a deep throat. It's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the third.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers cut it to 1 late in the third. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Dose of the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13.
Ready?
Daniels back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Daniels now on first down. Pulls it at the 7. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Slot man motioned over. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers 28. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
They're going play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Check, smash. Check.
A give up the gut to Bigsby. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Got it. Ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, right?
Giving this to Kronsky-Merritt. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, ready. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, you need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
65. Catch. 70 Lions. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. That's cut at the 4. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the 5-yard line.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Go.
He gets it again. And this time the defense rallies to him. He's stopped for a loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Putting a receiver in motion. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Trucks a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. There him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 12-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Completed to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
13.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's third down and longer. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be